first I'm starting off with foundation. This is just a liquid foundation, and I'm just putting that all over my face. This step is optional. I'm just, if you guys want to do it, showing you how I apply my foundation all over my face. And then after I do my foundation, I'm just taking a concealer. It doesn't matter what brand. This step is optional as well, but I'm just concealing underneath my eyes. Next, I'm going to be setting my makeup with my Laura Mercier setting powder. And I'm just taking a powder. I like to bronze my face. Usually I'd have a spray tan, so sometimes I don't always do this part, but I'm just taking a bronzer just to bronze up my face and make me look a little bit tanner, nothing too harsh. We don't want harsh lines. We really want to stand out when it comes to the judges, especially when they're super far from the floor. And one thing that really helps is a blush. I don't usually use this blush. I have a darker one, but right now since I'm not tan, this pink blush will be good. But actually it might not be, but we really want a super duper pink blush. Like a very pink blush because we want to stand out on the floor. So I'm just putting blush all over my cheekbones. And this is a bad example of blush because it's kind of like a softer pink. We want it to be very bright, but just put that literally everywhere. Next I'm just gonna set my face with everything that I just did. And now I'm going to move on to the eyes, so I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, so first I'm starting off with a primer. This part's optional. I just recommend it because I think it makes the glitter stay a lot longer, especially through competition day. So I'm just using the Urban Decay one. Looks like this, and I'm putting it on my eyelid and then blending it in. Just with my finger. Okay. And then letting it kind of dry. So next I'm just going to be taking this Love in London palette. It has 16 shades, as you can see. Okay, so now I'm just dipping into the color Stone, and we're going to use this as our base. Be dipping into this color called Cheers and starting to outline my outer corner just as just the starting shade. We're gonna deepen it up. So when you do this, you really just want to stay within the shape of your eye. We're not going all the way out here. You just want it with your natural eye shape. We're not doing a cat eye or anything. We're just doing a simple, pretty, smoky eye. So just with the shape of your eye. So I'm gonna start with that, and then now we're just gonna kind of start to deepen it and make it more smoky. So in the corner, I'm just gonna be adding this color called Lovely. And this is just to deepen the crease a little bit and to start that smoky effect. So you're just gonna add it to your crease. And with this, I'm just using a fluffy brush. This is a Morphe brush. It's M412. You can use whichever brush you desire. And then this is just gonna start deepening our look. And now I'm gonna blend this into my outer corner. Like that. Again, you really do want to stay away from just adding black into your outer corner because that's very harsh. We're still trying to step away from the super showman look and more like a natural smoky eye, but still with that glitter. And we really want to focus in on brightening our eyes rather than kind of making them look smaller. And that's why we go with the shape of our eye. And now slowly but surely, I'm gonna start to make the eye a little bit more darker. I'm gonna start mixing Cheers and Lovely and deepening my outer corner. Or my outer, I don't know what you call this, V? Just like that. Now, if you are not confident in your makeup skills, I would honestly stop here, just because this is a smoky effect we like. But if you do want to try without making your entire look black, you can add a little bit of black to give that smoky eye effect. If you don't feel confident in this, you don't have to do it, but I just recommend I just take a little angled brush like this. It doesn't really matter. I just dip a little bit into that Posh color, and I'm just adding it like at the bottom of my crease right here. And then I'm gonna start blending it into my crease a little bit. And that is all I'm using. Like, I'm literally putting that brush away, like I don't need any more black. And then I'm just gonna continue to blend this into my eye. So instead of this making the look black, it's gonna make it look more smoky. And so if you're confused as to where I put that black, I kind of started, if this is my crease, the bottom of my crease, just literally in a circle right there, and then now I'm just gonna blend it. And also to blend, I'm just gonna be taking Cheers and Lovely again, the top and the bottom, and blending that into the crease, into the outer edge of my eye. And that is how I achieve my smoky eye look. Now, if you think it looks too black, which sometimes I'll be like, ew, because I don't always like using black, just keep blending and adding those browns in. I'm dipping into Cheers and blending this all together. Okay, so now I'm taking this primer again. You can also use concealer, which is what I used last year when I didn't have a primer. And I'm just adding this only to my lid, not to all of your eye. So I like to use an angled brush, like literally any brush to this. I call this my trash brush because this is like what I use to glue everything. Oops. Just like that. So I'm just adding it to my eyelid. Next for glitter. Hello everybody, this is gonna be kind of confusing because when we originally filmed this video, I used the gold in this palette, which is what's on my eyelid right in this next clip. But we've decided that this gold looks better with the uniform, and this is the NYX gold. So after you apply your primer, you're just gonna apply the gold to your eyelid and not the gold from the palette. You can get this from CVS. It's called Glitter Goals, and this is the number that choose. You can get this from CVS. It's called Glitter Goals, and this is the number that it is. And I like to take this because this is more of a bright gold rather than like a yellow orange gold. And I'm just gonna take that same flat tip brush, and mine's almost out because I used it so much last year. And get some of the gold and then put it on my brush. And then I just dab this onto my eye. I'm recommending doing this rather than just slathering it onto your eye, because when it is a full bottle, it's harder to control the glitter and get it where you want to go. Just like this. Okay, so this is the result of the NYX Glitter eyeshadow. I would also like to add, if you are deciding to do a liner, we are not doing cat eyes this year. It just needs to line your lash line. I don't use eyeliner. I just apply a lot of mascara. And also we will be getting a lip color. So whatever lip color they decide on is the lip color that your athlete or you need to be wearing.